with my good friend and expert mortgage lender, John Anthony, here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So we are going to cover refinancing today. So if you have a mortgage and you're kicking around, if that's something that you might want to consider doing, the question is refi or not to refi. That is the question. Yes.
Yeah.
So John, saving money is super important to me. I'm a mother, I have a family, and a lot of us women, stretching the budget is very important.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, is refinancing, is that something that would save our family money?
That is the question.
Yes.
Yeah. we get that question now quite a bit with the rates having gone down, and it has a lot to do with your particular situation. So some people are refinancing just to get their rate down from where it is because they plan to be in the home for a while. Some folks are taking the opportunity for lower rates to refinance to consolidate debt, debt that maybe is more expensive than what the mortgage rates are. Some folks are taking the opportunity with the lower rates to refinance to pay for college or to pull money out to buy a car at a cheaper rate than what it is. There's lots of great reasons. It really does tie into, or to shorten the term. If you have a 30-year and you have 25 years left, and you can lower your rate, shorten your term, and maybe your payments don't go up that much because you're lowering your rate, it's a great opportunity maybe to do that. So it's a very, the answer to your question is it's a very individualized answer.
So for me to understand if it's a good time for our family to refinance or not, I would come to you, and then what happens?
Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah, so you would come to me.
Of course.
Yeah, or you could call. You'd have to come all the way to the office here in Mechanicsburg. So the answer is really just to do the analysis, we need a copy of your mortgage statement so we can see what your balance is, what you're escrowing, how much your taxes and insurance are. We can kind of understand that, and then we want to have a 5 to 10 minute conversation with you about what your goals are, how long you're going to be in the property, what you think your situation is with your debts, whether you have debts coming like student loans or college education. And so with that, we'll do the analysis of where you are, where your break-even point is, because really it has to do with the math. And we'll show you, okay, so maybe it's a 3-year break-even on the cost of doing it compared to not doing it. And so we'll show you what your balance will be 10 years from now or 15 years from now compared to where it could be. And then what we'll also do is show you how to pay off that debt as fast as possible if that's something that you want to achieve. So we'll talk about whether or not you're putting money away for retirement. We'll talk about whether you're putting money into savings and you have a reserve. And then we'll talk about how you want to use whatever money we are saving you to reduce your debt or put money away where you need to put money away. So it's kind of really a whole conversation centered around mortgage lending to help make that happen.
Yeah, I personally think understanding things like, should I put more money towards my mortgage? Should I be putting more money towards my retirement? I find all those things complicated, and they're just not an easy answer. So that's something that
toots our horn. We love talking about that. And we work with a myriad of financial advisors in the area who will take you to the next level to make sure that you have a proper plan. And we'll work in concert with them to make sure that whatever we're doing makes sense relative to your long and short-term plans. So it really is, we like to think of it as kind of a financial GPS, right? If you know where you want to be but you don't know how to get there, we're trying to help you set that path. And then you can set it and forget it. You set it up, you set your payments up, and you rock and roll. And then you'll be where you want to be in 5 or 10 years. A lot of people come to us thinking about retirement even. They're 45, they're 50 years old, they're 55, and they have this process that they've been going through, but they don't know exactly when they're going to get to where they want to be, or they want to retire at 70 or 65, and they want to see how they can make that happen. They want to shorten the term of their mortgage, they want to pay off their debt load, they want to do something. So there's lots of great things that we can help them with that.
So there's all kinds of reasons to refinance. There's saving money, looking at your retirement goals. We both have kids in college, and tapping the house to put a kid through college is a serious consideration as well.
Some people like to do home improvements so that they don't have to move out of their home. One of the great things that we do, though, is we try to save people money on a monthly basis. A couple of weeks ago we closed a loan for a family where we're saving them $500 a month through a debt consolidation and a rate reduction, $500 a month, and we showed them how to apply that money to their now new debt set up so that they're going to pay off their house in a much, much shorter period of time, 12 years instead of 25 or something along those lines.
Oh, wow.
It's a great way for us to be able to help them get to where they want to be.
And how do you walk potential clients through these steps?
So mortgage statement, phone call, and then we decide whether or not we move forward. After that, you know, it's easy. We take an application, or they can do an app online. There's lots of, we'll walk them through the process. It's very simple, but it starts with a phone call, or they can reach out to me through email, our website. We have, my website is johnanthonyloans.net, and they can go there and do a short application or a full application. They can call my office at 591-3278 here in Mechanicsburg.
All wonderful things.
All wonderful stuff.
Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Don't forget about purchases. It's still a great time to buy. It's still a seller's market. I saw you guys did a little presentation last week about that, and boy, oh boy, with rates being down, people can afford to buy more now than they could before. It's a
Oh,
great
wow.
time. Yeah.
That's good to know. In the threes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
They're right. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.